So RBA player LeBron James is now coming to the realization that he's lost all of his superpowers. Somebody has stripped the Super Steroid James allegedly of his superpowers. He's the only fake superhero that wears his cape towards the front and flies in the sky upside down with his back facing towards the ground. But it's being reported that LeBron James is disappointed in the Los Angeles Lakers front office simply because he feels like they haven't fully valued everything that he supposedly has done for the franchise. But here's what's being reported. So this was a post shared by Courtside Buzz via Instagram of a quote taken by an interview of ESPN's Brian Whithorse in an interview discussing LeBron James' potential future with the Los Angeles Lakers. He said, quote, LeBron James feels that the Los Angeles Lakers don't fully value everything he has done for the franchise as they shift focus to Luka Doncic. You know, it's crazy how for years the media labeled Kobe Bryant as selfish, and Kobe Bryant the last few years with the Lakers as he was exiting and about to retire, Kobe Bryant took roughly about the same amount of money as LeBron James. But somehow, Kobe Bryant was slandered by the media and fans and said that he was selfish for taking all of that money because it wouldn't leave the Lakers enough money in salary cap to be able to get them help and surround Kobe with some better players to help them win. But when it comes to LeBron James gets a pass. You don't see them criticizing or attacking LeBron James for taking that much money. They say he deserves it. And then LeBron James, he's delusional, thinking that the Lakers shouldn't shift focus and prioritize this young beast in Luka Doncic when Luka Doncic is on pace of potentially breaking all of LeBron James' records. And Luka Doncic is only 26 years old. And that's what LeBron James is truly afraid of, because Luka Doncic is a better player than LeBron James, a better shooter, a better scorer. And that's what LeBron James is afraid of. He's afraid of passing the torch because Luka will be a bigger star in LA and get way more genuine love than LeBron James. And that's why LeBron James is jealous. Oh, man. But LeBron James is yet again throwing a whole temper tantrum because the Los Angeles Lakers are officially fed up with this degenerate. The Los Angeles Lakers are tired of catering to LeBron James to his wants and needs. Got M's in the bank like, yes, indeed. But LeBron James is somewhere right now shadow boxing the air in frustration. This man is just swinging and pouting. Swinging and pouting. He's pissed. The man is pissed, ladies and gentlemen, because the Los Angeles Lakers refuse to extend LeBron James' contract for however long he wants. LeBron James has played too many games with this franchise. 1 minute, LeBron James is not chasing championships. They give him an in-season tournament. He wins the first ever RBA in-season tournament after they come to the conclusion that LeBron James will no longer be able to lead the franchise to a championship. They get him all the talent that he wants. Then LeBron James says his only last dream is to be able to play with his son. He then plays with his son, and now LeBron James is still around. So the Los Angeles Lakers are tired of playing games with LeBron James. LeBron James feels that he's deserving of more money, and it's like, oh man, you're 49 years old. You should be playing in the For Elders League only. You should be playing in the For Elders League only.
You should be playing in the For Elders League only.
The Los Angeles Lakers have already compensated LeBron James for his time with the Lakers. You already won a rigged RBA Mickey Mouse championship because Nike and the USA conspired with China allegedly to create this virus in a lab, spread it throughout the world to shut down America to the point where everybody had to social distance and all this other bullcrap. And they decided for the sake of LeBron James that they'll create a tournament inside a Disney bubble where there's no fans in attendance chanting and screaming loud at the top of their lungs, heckling LeBron James. So you have an 89-year-old LeBron James who can rest, and Anthony Davis, who all you have to do is point the middle finger at AD, and this man is going to get hurt. But it allowed injury-prone Davis a chance to rest. Then the Lakers even went as far as allowing the higher-ups and LeBron James blood sacrifice Kobe Bryant and his daughter allegedly. The Lakers have literally bowed down to LeBron James, to this fake king, and given him everything that he's wanted. Let's take a look back at the great players LeBron James has been lucky to play with during his stint with the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James has played with the most talented teammates than any other team he's ever played for. Now he's just acting out like a spoiled brat in a candy store who can't get his way because he can't get what he wants, and now he wants to lash out. And then you have Rich Paul, who is still trying to utilize certain tactics and use it as leverage to be able to force the Los Angeles Lakers to negotiate another big contract for LeBron James. So Rich Paul makes up a lie that 4 teams are interested in trading for LeBron James. So I had to pull out my phone, my handy dandy phone, and reach out to my RBA sources, whose name is Mr. Common Sense. And he informed me that, it's common sense. Don't nobody want no 40-year-old ball-hogging player. Let's survey the landscape of the RBA. Every team around the league is getting younger. LeBron James won't be satisfied until the Lakers are able to steal the best players from each team. He wants a sextuplet super team. LeBron James would like to have Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Nikola Jokic, Anthony Davis, and Giannis Antetokounmpo all on one team. Oh, I forgot to mention, he also would like Steph Curry, Durant. Just the entire USA team if he could. That's the only way he'll feel confident enough to win. And LeBron James fans, the bronsexuals, the LBJTQ, continue to fuel this behavior. What more do you want from the Lakers, LeBron James? And just think, this is where I lost a large amount of respect for the Buss family and the Lakers organization. Here you had Kobe Bryant, who delivered your franchise 5 real RBA championships, even 2 back-to-back championships post-Shaq era, brought your franchise back to relevance after Shaq left, and you failed to supply this man with the talent that he needed to win another RBA championship. Yet you allow LeBron James to infiltrate your franchise and drain your franchise energy and soul out completely. You get this man every superstar player that he needed. That's crazy. You couldn't even do right by a player in Kobe Bryant, who Los Angeles loved. Kobe Bryant is like a god out in Los Angeles. Kobe Bryant is the real king of Los Angeles. Kobe Bryant was loyal to your franchise. He stuck with you through all the down years when y'all sucked so bad and all you kept raking up was first-round draft picks. Y'all didn't even trade those picks and those rookie players for another star player, yet you did that for LeBron James and acquiring Anthony Davis. All you gave Kobe Bryant was a ring from Jared or a ring from Kay Jeweler. It's just a crying shame, and the Lakers should never be forgiven. But if the Los Angeles Lakers are truly sincere about moving on from LeBron James, it's a great thing because he has been holding the franchise back for so long now. And if you want to be honest, the Los Angeles Lakers have lost their core diehard fan base, in my opinion, because the fans have witnessed legends who have played for the Los Angeles Lakers, who have taken pride in wearing that purple and gold and all that Jerry Buss has done for their franchise. And those players never cheated the game. But then you have a LeBron James who comes along and ruins your brand by thinking he's above the franchise, right? And the Lakers are smart, in my opinion, if they do use LeBron James as a pawn on the chessboard to acquire Luka Doncic. Let me explain. Because despite however you may feel about Luka, Luka is a phenomenal player. And you can see the difference between how much pull LeBron James got in the RBA with all the superstar players he's been able to acquire via trade and free agency. But when Kobe Bryant did it, you've seen the comparison. You've seen how when they attempted to trade for Chris Paul, the trade got vetoed. They weren't able to get any star players because in the headlines, they pushed this narrative that no star players wanted to play with Kobe Bryant. And it worked. LeBron James comes along. So what they do, they were able to flip their young players for AD, and then they turned around and flipped AD for a young player because of the power of LeBron James, allegedly, the power that he may have. So they used that same power to acquire Luka Doncic. So in my opinion, it'll be a huge checkmate moment if they were able to acquire Luka Doncic on the strength of LeBron James, then kick LeBron James to the curb after they got what they wanted. But honestly, if I were the Lakers, I would just leave LeBron James on the side of the highway and let him hitch a ride to whatever city of the team who wants him next.